Oh, bet. You got the points just now from Chipotle? Bet. Bet. Alright. Let your boy set up real quick. This is a big one. It's a very big one. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas. This is Fine Fast Food, and today we're going pretty crazy. Close that fucking door before that becomes a pain in the ass. First, let me set up the food, and then we'll just kind of go back to that counter real quick. Why is it on mute? I'm sorry. I'll start over. We have a long day today. I have work. I'm sorry. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Whew. I'm feeling a lot better. You can probably hear it, which is great. We got Chipotle. We're last minute. They do the last year summer of extras. I am a Chipotle badge grinder, especially if the badges give you extra points. And, you know, do I need extra Chipotle points? No, as we are now at like 31,900 something points. But anytime I can get the extra, I stack up. It's my thing. At some point, I think it does. It really does. If I use all of those, like fine, free bowls. But it gives you a credibility. Does it not? Does it not? Having all those points in my account, does it not give me a type of credibility that most don't have? I think it does. And I have all the badges to prove it. The beginner badges, I like some of the first badges that they released and I have to give them credit. Because for a long time I was saying Chipotle is headed for bad. Things were not going well there, but they're turning it around. One of the things that I raised a red flag on a long time ago is that rewards badges they disappear. If I get a rewards badge from 2021, over time it just disappeared from my account. I'm like, where is it? It won't let me access my old badges. And I messaged them about this, and I sent things to them about this. I've posted about it, I'm pretty sure, on Twitter. And actually a few weeks ago, I went into the Chipotle app, and guess what's there? You can see everything. They've kind of updated the system. So now you can access everything. Really cool. I got to give them credit for that, because if you're going to make the badges a fun thing, then you got to keep them. You can't just get rid of them. So I earned the badge. You know, you could scrap the whole badge system if you want, but the badges I earned, I get to have forever. You know, it should be like grandfathered in kind of thing. Everyone who earned a badge, it's like it doesn't go anywhere. It's cool. It's part of your account. It's a legacy thing, I guess. You know, it's like a digital coin, and they should do special things with them too. I always have thought they should. You know, if someone has like over 100 badges, which I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't. If you have over 100 badges, if you earn a certain amount of badges per year, there should be like additional perks to being a Chipotle member. Maybe there's events, who knows? But they definitely would. Chipotle, they're big enough to do that. So, who knows? Steven, it's good to see you. We're just hanging out. My bad, I just dropped you. But we also realized something special today. Not just, the app is better and things are good, but what can I get? I realized how easy it was because it's the one store that still has the drink fountains available to the guests. I just, maybe it's wrong of me to do, but I did. I got a water cup, and you know what I did. I filled it up with soda. But think about it. We have the soda, we have the bar. So I can get the soda from Chipotle and just make a little dirty soda. How great is that? So that's what I'm doing. We are I am meeting up with an old friend today. A friend I haven't seen in a long time. Mr. Pibb, it's great to see you again. Unbelievable. This is my favorite soda, so it's fitting that I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've actually made a soda on this desk. So it's fitting that this is it. I also haven't taken a sip of this in years. This is crazy, man. This is fucking crazy. It's the best soda. It's so great that they brought it back. It's popular again. Chevy, what's good? I'm doing better. Hopefully you've been good. Gotta pump it a few times and then because it doesn't. 1, 2. 2's like. No, we'll do 2. See what 2 does. Double lid. New trick. New trick alert. You got a double lid. That's how you really seal it. If you don't have the other crazy protective ways that we normally do. Smart, ain't it? Double lid. Yummers, how you been? I also got, there was another, aside from the Summer of Extra badges, there was another option. If you added double protein to your order, you get 75 extra points, a badge, and I'm 99.9% sure you get an extra tier. So there's like you're supposed to, if you want all of the badges, you have to go like 7 times a month. I don't want to go 7 times. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get the badges in a smarter way. So if there's something they're offering that lets you skip a tier, I'm just gonna pay for the extra meat. So this is a double chicken bowl. This thing's crazy. She made a great bowl. I was there on the line. Here, my bad, wrong thing. I was there on the line. I took a picture for you. The customer before me emptied the rice, brand new. Brand new. It was hot. I watched him put it on. It was crazy on the line. This bowl is gonna be heaven. This bowl is gonna be great. So, haven't been getting much deals from them lately. They did a really good thing for the NBA Finals, but those promotions are really weird because you really have to be on them. You have to really you have to be online. You have to really know that it's going on. But that's also my bad. I should have been posting a little more about that. I should have tried to. I streamed about it a little bit, but I didn't. You have to really be here and see that. So I'll try to. I gotta get back to the Instagram and posting those, kinds of blasts, or everybody wants to see the upcoming, big special deals and all that stuff. So I'll look to do that in the future. God damn. It's good. Too good. Like, I gotta stay. I'm gonna leave it up here and eat over here, kind of good. What is bro saying in the chat? I don't know. Here. Let me set up. These blankets are out. That's the whole problem. My room is just not... I'm letting my room slip again because I'm just fucking feeling like shit these past few days. But, we're getting there. There. That works. Here. And if you... one more... like that. Can you hear me or no? Or is it bad? You might not be able to hear me. Alright. I know. I fucking gotta cut my nails. Another side effect of not feeling good. Forget about the other shit. Here. 1, 2, and we're gonna do an instant replay because there's no lighting here. Bam. Bam. Look at all that. It's crazy. Chicken, white rice, no beans, very light on the hot salsa, especially because of this, so she went very light. Corn, cheese, queso. That's it. Now, was this expensive? Yes, it was. But they're doing that summer of extras thing right now. And when they give you incentives to go, for example, do double protein on your order and you get 75 bonus points, I think that's a good deal. That's the GT Bowl, we should call it. Hopefully they put that on the menu one day. We want the GT Bowl. Sucks I don't have any of those Tostitos. I'm like, what's missing right now? I'm like, those fucking Tostitos. It's alright. These could be gas. That's it. These could be gas. The barbecue, nah, I don't need chips. I don't need chips right now. Let's all this stuff going on. Let's just eat something. There's more soft. There's good texture is what I need right now. Be healthy. Look at that cheese pull. Holy shit, dude. This is the Chipotle that I fell in love with in high school. Holy shit. And that location is the one, we used to go to. Like, seriously. So, from their kitchen, from them, this is the best bowl I've had in a very long time. It's just also really good to go in the daytime. if you're gonna go to Chipotle. Just because, I mean, it's good to go late at night. I love a Chipotle bowl late at night, but everything's gonna be a little more, because again, fresh rice. You're not really gonna get that right before closing, so it's a this is it's a treat. I will say that. A little expensive, but you know it's worth it. Extra points, you get that extra milestone for the summer of extras. Another pro tip, absolute pro tip. You're standing in line. Sorry if I sound a little fucked up. My throat. There we go. There we go. Standing in line. You are looking around, right? See the people in there, whatever. The real place that you should be looking is, especially summer of extras, the ground. Even not summer of extras, even just general. This is my receipt. Chicken bowl, extra chicken, queso blanco. Boom. This is my receipt. This is a receipt that I found. It was on the ground. I know, yeah, maybe you don't think what you want about that, but 30, I didn't even realize that, 32.82 balance. That's crazy points. That's tons of summer of extras credit. I'm getting that. Sorry, Chipotle, if you see this, I'm getting that. You have no system against that. I'm getting that. You cannot verify this. So I'm getting that. That's points. And anyone watching, hey, you're working towards that free bowl. You're like this many points close, and you really don't have the money to put towards it, but you want to just use it. Free points. Look at the going Chipotle. Look at the ground. Most of the trash cans outside will have it right there. Don't go in the trash. Don't go in the trash. But if there's a fucking receipt on the ground, pick it up. Free points. That's all I'm saying. Don't abuse it, but every time you go to Chipotle, see if if there's a receipt, pick it up. That's all I'm saying. That's the pro move. Absolute pro move, especially during summer of extras. Shake Shack we love. The cilantro. Holy shit, dude. It's the rice that's so fresh. Oh my god. I needed this. I almost got the quesadilla, which would have been a huge mistake. It would have been good, but not this good. Quesadilla barely comes with any rice. It's way better. The bowl's way better. Bowl's superior. Best option, best bang for your buck at Chipotle is the bowl, for sure. If you want a burrito that bad, just get a tortilla on the side. I've never actually ordered a burrito from there. I've never once stood at all my years of going there. I've never once stood at the at the counter and had them roll a burrito, because it just doesn't make sense when you can get this. It's so much. There's so much more. It fits so much more than the tortilla can. So just get it and then make it yourself. It's fun. Adds that fun. It's like how we make the drinks, you know. So. Don't get scammed. What is Shake Shack? You're from England? You don't? It's interesting that you're saying that. I think Tyson said that. You guys really don't have it. Ooh. Just the flavors in these bites are so fresh. The hot salsa is perfect because she went so light and just perfect. And if you notice, yes, sometimes you mix it, but if you remember to build the bowl the way that I built it, start to finish, extra white rice, chicken, white rice, chicken, light on the hot salsa, corn, cheese, and then say, oh yeah, can I get some queso? So put it on top. You want the queso on top of everything. I like to eat it like this, where you kind of just, you know, where you don't mix it. You just kind of go by bite, get all that rice. Different ways to eat it. And they definitely are different experiences. If you mix it, it's definitely different than this, so. Mostly a texture thing, but that's important, especially to me, so. Oh. That's insane to me that the guy who has the Vaseline at is in my chat. What up, brother? Good to see you. The meal's good. Enjoy the meal? It is good. Tyson, how have you been? Sky, what's up? It's good to see you guys. William, that sounds pretty crazy. Like, in a good way. I just don't. I don't think I've ever had that. But it sounds really good. I'd be interested to try it. There are a few things where I see them, it's like, I don't want to try that. But that I would try. Here, wait. Good old Chipotle. My ear. That's the one thing that sucks right now. My ear is just like stuffy, it feels like. My nose kind of, but it's more my ear right now. It's weird. Very weird. Thank you for that, Hunter. How have you been? It's good to see you in here. Mm-hmm. Yep. They're connected. I don't like it. It's okay. No. That's funny. We don't do sour cream. I don't do it, at least. You may like it, but I don't. No. Very interesting. It's very like, I don't know. I don't like mayo or... Don't Docs, what's good? How have you been? It's good to see you. Don't Docs. Hope you and the family have been well. I did, Tyson. Unfortunate, man. Sorry if that has affected you. Oh, you do? Oh, shit. Down Docks. Yeah, we tried them in Florida. I actually liked it. I recommend the potato rounds. One of the best sides in fast food. By far. We gave it a 48 out of 50 on our scale. Potato rounds. I heard about that. That's crazy. I heard about that. I think you told me about that. We have one. I've never tried it yet. I'm gonna go soon. I've actually been trying to plan that out. Qdoba. Yeah, please let me know what you think. We did go to White Castle. I'm actually gonna post the short, hopefully tonight. Most likely tomorrow, because we have a crazy night planned for the night. Chipotle, yes. John, have you been? Or in California? No, you didn't. No, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it because I didn't post the short yet. Because I'm a bum. Because I'm a bum. It takes me over a month to edit a short. Which is good though, because now you're not gonna miss it. So I guess it worked out. I wouldn't say that. I've noticed that's why I get light. I'm trying to address that head on, but that's why I get light of the hot salsa. It tends to mess with my stomach a little bit, to be honest. But it's good. It's still really good. So that's why I like light, you know. Make sure they just, light a little bit. You mix it in, whatever. White Castle, you like it? I think the base product is kind of shitty, to be honest, and that's what I said in my short. I didn't really do, I didn't post it yet, but I'll tell you guys what I thought. Because you guys will watch, hopefully you'll see this short anyway. You're not required, but hopefully you guys will check it out. We actually happen to visit the world's largest, which I found out after coming home. I did not know this. I did not know it was the world's largest White Castle. So that's just something cool I can add to the short. The base burger itself, the slider, is just not enough. It's too tiny of a slider. And then their double slider is kind of like it's Big Mac style, where it has the bun, patty bun. If you get two sliders and you just put the two if you bun two patties and then you just put the bun at the bottom. So if you combine them without that middle bun, it's fire. I loved it. I said the other day I would go, I'd go get a bunch. And what's great about them is it's cheap. So if you two of those little burgers, it's the same, at the price. It's not, you're not really running it up or anything because they're cheap little sliders. They're like $1 sliders. $1.50 sliders. So right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what they were when I went. It's crazy. So you could just get a, that's why people buy them by like 20, like 18. They have like the box, the special box that they do. People love the, I think it's called like the Crave case or something. People like to buy them by like the box and shit. It's crazy. It does imply mini burger, but it very mini. 20 is crazy. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's crazy. Like, it's not that many, you know? I mean, it's not 20 sliders is a lot. But, or however many the case is. But, no, it's good. It's good. Tony Baloney, it is good. There's a vibe for it. It's very like, I would go, like we go to In-N-Out after hockey games. I would love to go to White Castle after hockey games. That's a spot. That's like the kind of shit. The shake was I did get a vanilla shake. I tried the chicken slider. I also tried the onion. There's like onion petal things. They're onion side. It's not like an onion ring. It's like an onion petal. It's really good. I like those. Their sauces were pretty good. But by far the biggest takeaway was the way that they do the slider. I don't like that the double is 3 buns. It just ruins it. Kind of reconsider your first take. Good every 10 years or so. It's just Harold and Kumar. Yeah. It's a good movie. Did a lot for them. And that's what it's about. That's what it is. That's the kind of food it is. If you're it's like Jack in the Box in the sense that it's like, you're coming home from the game, the drinks are still like tiny, they're wearing off. You had a long, you're inhale, you're taking in all the great plants that are around the city, the roses and the other ones. Feeling good, dude. That's the kind of food you go get. White Castle, you get a bunch of sliders because it's cheap. Yeah, like you're starving too, like it's been a long day, I haven't eaten shit all day. You just get a bunch of sliders because it's also good, where the sliders also fun is that's where they get you mini burger, mini, not so, but if you eat like 6 of them, it's giving you, if you had a burger, if you had this burger, Whopper, how many bites does it take you to eat that thing? You eat it, you could finish a Whopper in like less than 8 bites, probably. Right? Probably. Probably. We have to count that soon. I could totally be wrong. But with the sliders, it's like you finish, you get more, you just keep, it's like it's that kind of thing. You can't do that with the burger, a regular side, Big Mac. You can't, unless you get 2, but that's expensive. And then these $1.50 sliders, you just keep them coming. It's cheap. So there's definitely a spot for them. There's definitely a place for the mini for the slider, you know, but also might not be a thing though. But you gotta try it. Any fast foodie who sees that, they're around it, they have the opportunity, try it, dude. Why not? Iconic. It's an iconic chain with they're like the first credited fast food chain ever. They're credited as the first. So that's huge. Gotta try them. Gotta say you've had it. Wish you had In-N-Out. It's coming. Over time, I hope they one day, if I have a say, you get them. You just do what you can to get them to open everywhere. You do convincing. You press you with Snyder, right? That's her last name, Lindsay Snyder, right? You just keep poking that, poking that idea over time. Don't mean shit if I say it now, but you know, just keep growing and just keep calling for them to open. We loved it. Saucy was one of our favorite of the Florida trip, and I think the KFC's on a total. They're destined to do great things in the next 5-10 years because of what they're doing with Saucy and how they're implementing it into existing stores, which they did. Here, I'll show you. This is why I love getting stickers and stuff, because it's physical proof. Like, look. Open this. When we went to Saucy, we got all these sauces. We got the honey mustard. We got the Thai sweet and spicy. We got Saucy, and then we got this. This was the best. And they also recently released, cover the pesto jalapeno ranch. If you remember, we just recently had KFC jalapeno ranch on the channel. I wonder where they got that idea from. So they're starting to all the new packaging that they're about to start implementing, the new store models, there's tons of new stuff coming to KFC. I don't know if anybody knows about it, but it's huge for them. They're about to absolutely shake up the chicken game and change the all the rankings are about to change. It's crazy. Currently, everything stays the same, but it's very it's not looking good for Popeyes or these other chicken chains. KFC looks very strong right now, and it's not. You have to watch them. Everybody has to watch them. Sorry, my nose is all fucking stuffed. Buc-ee's and Sheets. My dad really wants it. She's like in the Buc-ee's right now for whatever reason. He's never had it. He's never had it once. What are you thinking of, Don't Docs? Oh, Raising Can. Oh. Yes. It's their response. It's KFC's response. It is. They have the toes. Yeah. That's what it is. KFC. I'll explain it to anybody right here that wants to listen, and it's actually extremely interesting. Let me know if you can still hear me. It might be muffled. Let me know if you can hear me, everybody. Here, wait. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me now. Yeah. saucy is KFC sees Todd Graves in interviews. Listen, Todd Graves, every interview he's done is the same. Todd Graves, you have to go to the origin. Hal Guthrie. It's 1965. How do I know all this stuff? I'm don't worry about it. I want to make a video at some point, but I've been studying. I know this stuff. 1965. Alabama. Hal Guthrie. He wants to open a joint. He does. It's called Guthrie's, name it after himself. Guthrie. I wish I had pictures on hand, but I don't. Here, you know what we do? We have the, hold on. Let me get the TV on. But I'll explain it, and I'll explain it as I'm pulling it up. Guthrie's is known for a style, just this style that really hasn't been seen many places before. They're serving the tenders. They're serving crinkle cut fries. They're serving Texas toast. They have their own sauce. It's a special kind of fry sauce looking sauce, peppery-ish kind of looking sauce. And then, they offer, they have coleslaw in the meal. What does it sound like? What does it fucking sound like? 1965. Remember, Cane's isn't founded until 31 years later in 1996. In 1993, there's another chain called Lane's Chicken Fingers. Layne''S. Lane's. Lane's Chicken Fingers. See, here's Guthrie's. First, let's look at Guthrie's 1965. Okay, so let's look at Lane's now. That's Guthrie's. Let me open a new tab and let's look at Lane's. So Lane's $3 I wish I knew the founder's name. I feel bad for not, but 3 years before 1996, 1993. Sorry. Wait, we see 3 or 4. It says 4 on the paper that I'm looking at on the thing, but I think it's 93. I read on their side. I don't know. We see the opening of Lane's. Lane's. Laynes. Maybe I'm wrong on the year. Maybe it is 94. But either way. Look at that. Look at that. No, it's not. It's Lane. No, it's not. It's technically not. No, it's so the question goes, as I have been studying this series of events and I am trying to make something very interesting about it, I ask you, is Cane's Louisiana chicken or is it Alabama chicken? Because it was originally started in Alabama. Or is it just, or is putting a place, is attaching a place to it, does that just make no sense at this point? It's a weird story. The only identifier with Lane's, their toast is obviously a little different. But Saucy is absolutely on the money because Saucy, it's 2024, 2025, I think it's 2025, but either way, Saucy comes around, KFC, more, in particular because they own it, comes around and they hear Todd Graves. We get back to the original statement that I was going to start this with. Todd Graves, you watch an interview, every single thing he says is the same. So when KFC is vetting this or studying this or trying to figure out how to do it themselves, how to replicate it, think about this. Okay, so he does the chicken, he does the meal, the sauce. What's the one thing that Raising Cane's doesn't have? You can't beat what they're doing because they're growing so fat, this and that. How do you replicate it and make it better? What one thing would make Raising Cane's better? It's in the name of the concept. The sauce. KFC sees the Cane's concept and they realize the sauce is awesome. Everybody loves the sauce. What if Cane's, but not Cane's, because we're going to do that. They're not going to do that because Todd Graves has said he's not going to do that many times. So what if we replicate that and give it 20 plus sauces? What if we test all these different sauces? What if we add, because the experience is the sauce. Everybody says it's the sauce. It's all in the sauce. Okay? But they only have one sauce. They do have a secret honey mustard, so they have two sauces, but it's like, you could easily kind of get sick of that. You could want something else. I want Cane's sweet chili sauce. You're not going to get that from Raising Cane's. But now you can go to a place like Saucy, and if you want that same chicken finger meal kind of thing, that's what they're providing, and they're doing it with even better sauce options. And I thought Saucy sauce was debatably better than Cane's. So, it's KFC is doing huge things behind the scenes right now. Yeah, it's KFC seasoning. 12. It's probably the same exact chicken. I didn't have it like side by side, but it was good. And and that's the whole thing too. They're doing it's the KFC blend. It's the herbs and spices. What else does Cane's not do? They don't do that. They don't. I can tell you this with 100% certainty. We'll explain this later on. They don't. They absolutely don't. And I can confirm it 101%. So what is Saucy? It's Cane's with not just way more sauce options, not just seasoned chicken, but also the one thing I haven't even mentioned yet, King's Hawaiian toast. The toast the toast is a King's Hawaiian bun, and they grill it, and it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fire. It is so fire. It is so fire, dude. And they have drinks. They have like the sodas with like the bobas and stuff. They're trying all that with Pepsi right now. Hey. I'm tired. eating, so it's like hard to breathe through my fucking nose. God damn it. All right, well, we're good now because I'm done. But again, great Chipotle bowl. But back to that. It really is. It really is a crazy concept. It really is a. I don't know if you're talking about KFC or not, John. But if you are, the saucy thing, it's not a bad idea at all. Saucy is KFC's future. If you go to Saucy, if you have it near you, which I think you do if I remember, because you actually are near there, dude, it is so extremely important for them to implement everything in that store to what they're doing in KFC. It's unreal how important it is. New Supergirl? No. Yidget, who remembers you? Think I remember you? I don't know. I think you changed your profile picture. But your name looks familiar. Probably Pepsi. KFC owns Pepsi. I don't think they do anymore. But a long time ago, they were intertwined for the longest time. Maybe I'm wrong. It's probably not good anymore, but we'll try it. Pib is fire. That too. It's another takeaway from today. Put this in glass. Coca-Cola. If you're watching this, you put this Pib shit in glass. You're gonna make billions. The Coca-Cola company will be worth more than Elon Musk in no time if we can put Pib in. we can put Pib in glass bottles. All right, you hear me? So let's please do this. Yeah, Frito. Yeah, it's. They're like, yeah. That's why Taco Bell serves. That's why Taco Bell serves Pepsi products, because they're Yum brands, and that's why Baja Blast exists. So, I guess it's a good thing. That Baja Blast shit's pretty good. It's been a while. I'd like to go for a frozen Baja. It's like Nestle. I've noticed that they're everywhere. I see that little label everywhere. You prefer Coke? Yeah, I prefer them too, but there's also a lot more. There's a lot more diversity in Pepsi than there is in Coke. If you're into Coke, as an investor, you're not really. All you get is the sodas and things, because they're just like focused on sodas and the drinks. The drink department. PepsiCo owns like Cheetos and like all these like the world's most popular snacks are like owned by them. Like Quaker, like you see, like my mom's eating like Quaker Oats or whatever, the rice cakes. Same thing. We're putting money in the same pocket. and we are totally different consumers. Holy shit. Throwing away all my trash and shit. Like, it is pretty crazy how some of these big companies, they own way more than you would think. You know, you don't really realize. But that's just the way of the world. That's why we gotta keep doing what we're doing and come together and just make sure we have more of a say in that, more of a vested, more knowledge. We know how to benefit off of that. That's you know, that's what I'm here for. Maybe not to give financial advice, because I can't legally do that, but to know how to operate off of good news. Because I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you exactly what I would do. So that's one of my favorite facts. I would 100%, if I had all the money right now. Look at all these chains that are kind of down, but also kind of starting to run up a little bit. The time to, for me, what I've learned in my own experience, like fucking rice. when there's fear, you have to get this imaginary screwdriver, and you have to just, open, and you hit the whatever, wherever the motion is, whatever, emotion, no operation. You get the emotion, you put it over here, right, and you leave it there. You don't touch it for now. You don't use it. In 10, 20, 30 years, like, Chipotle is so much bigger. Dutch Bros is so much bigger. All these chains that, and you know which ones they are. It's easy to look at the list of chains and be like, all right. Do we think Wendy's is gonna be one of the real winners now that they just became a meme stock? Do we really think they're gonna be one of the real winners of the next 30 years? I don't think so. Respect, importance, much love. Thank you for that. But I'm just telling you how I see it. These are my opinions. These are my thoughts and opinions. So Moon, what are you saying? Just stay positive, brother. I hope you're not in a situation of where you're in danger, man. Ay, my nose. But now for the fun news. We have a very, very, very special stream on the way tonight. I get off very late, and then we straight from work. There is no going home. We will not be going home. We will be going to I could really hypothetically go tomorrow, but I feel like tonight's the night to do it. Once you hear why, it'll make sense because we're going to. Cheers to a great draft. Michelob Ultra beer tower with the fucking little dude. We're getting this fucking tonight. We're getting this shit tonight. What have I been saying recently? I want a beer or something. Have I not? Have I not been saying this for like the past week? And then I see this. The beer we're getting, and I called them. They have it. I'm gonna call them when I get off of work. If they don't have it, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. We're going. We're going. And I'm 90. They have to have Wi-Fi there. There's no fucking way. So I'm gonna stream it. And if not, I'm gonna make a short. Because here's the problem. You can't buy, unless I'm tripping out. But if I'm not mistaken, you can't buy an alcohol product like this and just walk out with it. You have to fucking drink it. I have to drink all of this shit. That's where the fun part is. So we're just gonna be sitting in there and I'm just gonna be like fucking over the course of the street. It's like losing my fucking mind. So thought this was a fun idea. Hopefully everyone's excited. Okay. You're gone. You're gone. You're fucking, what are you doing? Alright. You're new here, John? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is gonna be super fun. Just, I have to watch out, though, because here's where it gets dicey. Alcohol, late night, getting home. Fortunately, it's a straight shot. Fortunately, your boy's responsible. And fortunately, I could take the scooter? Which sounds dumb as shit, but also really smart. Because I can just go slow on the sidewalk. You don't have to go in the street. I don't have to shoot 50 miles per hour on the way home. I can just take the scooter with my big ass helmet on and just fucking have fun. One of my favorite stories was I used to be into like the streetwear and all that shit. We camped one of the Black Fridays. We camped in front of one of the stores on Melrose and we got like bunch of clothes and shit. But that night, a bunch of people showed us how to hack the birds, the Uber birds and all those scooters. So we had them for free. We just, they were just like jailbroken. We just rode them around. That was the night where I was like, I need one of these someday. I know someday I'm gonna get a scooter. And, I did. I ended up getting that scooter, and it's so much fun. Every time I ride the scooter, it's not like, it doesn't pop in my mind, but that memory's in the back of my mind every time. Like, I feel the same way I did that night when I get on my scooter. So, I definitely love electric scooters. I've definitely been, and that night, you're waiting in line, so you're just fucking, like, smoking and shit all night. So I've been on a scooter, not all there before, so it's not, we're not approaching things that have never been done before. So this is all stuff I can do. NC, what up? I was thinking about it because normally I take the car to work for night shifts, but it would be smart to not take the car, even though it sounds like I'd want the car. It's smarter to not. They're underrated, true. With the with this is crazy. This shit's crazy. I mean, it says Ultra on it, and I guess it's gonna be difficult for someone like me to like. I guess only Ultra is gonna have to go in it, but that's not true. You could put anything in there. You can put fucking anything in there. I could put water in there. Like that would be smart. That'd be really smart. I could put anything in there. So this thing is a fucking banger, dude. It's like I think it's $30, which is kind of a lot, but you get the beer and a thing you get to use forever, or until your stupid ass breaks it. Yeah, no, it's worth it. It's worth it. 100%. It's 100% worth it. So. Your way. And all my stuff in my stuff ready for work. I have to leave in like an hour and 30 minutes. But I want to get this short stuff done, which would be very nice. All the shorts we have on deck. Mr. Sammy came by. Sir Sammy left a good, very nice comment on one of our videos recently, our streams. And he mentioned that, exactly what I've been saying, but hearing it from you guys is a little more motivating. It's a little more like, damn, they're right, It makes sense. I need to be posting these shorts. I need to edit. I need to lock in. So I'm not even going to say it a bunch. I'm not going to do that because Slice, shout out to Slice. He mentioned multiple times. Don't do that. I don't even think Slice has been here since then. Slice was like, this guy, he's not about it. I think Slice left. Who knows? But very good point he had. He said, hey, if you keep talking about doing it, you're not going to actually do it. I'm like, oh, shit, he's right. He's right. He's totally right. So I just got to get to it. Asmongold haircut. I don't know what that is. Not that critically online, I guess. But great night ahead. The Ultra. We're going ultra crazy tonight. I might have to call the stream that. Ultra crazy stream tonight. I think that. Where is it? Where did it go? There it went. That's all night. That's our night right there. So just be ready. I'll make sure my nose is not as stuffy. I mean, probably going to be a little stuffy, but thankfully I'm feeling a lot better today, obviously, than I have been the past few days. So my guess is that tomorrow I'll wake up feeling much better. So that's the real hope, that I can just, tomorrow's, I'm back to normal. But realistically, probably like 3 more days of this. But I'm feeling better, so it's like, I can't see it lasting like this for 3 days. It's probably gonna be like better tomorrow, even better the next day, and then the next day will be like, all right, we're better, we're fine. So, just wish your boy a nice open nose. I hope everyone's staying happy, healthy, safe, making sure they're having fun in the process and grinding, because it's important to grind. Even if you're having fun, you can grind and have fun. So make sure you're doing that. This keeps getting better and better. It does. Maybe not the my throat and my hair, but yeah, other than that, with all the promotions and fun stuff going on, yeah, you're totally right. So, Miss Mikey, I love you. You know that. Everybody else in here, I love you too. You know what? I gotta single Mikey out. Mikey's a real one. NC, you've been in here a lot lately. I really do appreciate that. So, just know I love you guys. Respect importance. You're in here a decent amount too. Don't dox. It's great to see you again. John the man. We have this fine, fast family we have is so, it's diverse. People from everywhere. May not be the biggest, community in fast food yet, but we still, there's still tons of us, and we're passionate, and I think we care more. I think we care more about it than some of these other communities that are just kind of focused on, they're in their own world. So let's let them stay in their own world, and let's take over the one we live in. So I love you guys. Stay tuned for tonight. I will schedule it. It should be around 11 that I get there, 11 at night, which will be kind of really late for our East Coast fine fast family. So I do apologize. It's not gonna be crazy long. It's really just it's me getting there, giving you guys like a look at this thing, quick little review, drinking some beers, just talking until I can finish all the beer that comes in it. Someone said it's a lot of beer. I don't know. I hope it's not. I hope it's not what the person said. I hope it's fucking not. There's no way I can do it. There's no way I'm gonna be if I drink it all, even half, like we're in fucking if it's how much I think it is, like the ounces, how much it holds. Dog, we're we're fucking finished, dude. There's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. 100 ounces? There's no fucking way. There's no way. I can't drink all that. I'm gonna have to like bring a bottle. Like I'm gonna have to like sneak a fucking empty, and it's cool. It has the little fucking thing, dude. So that would be smart. I just bring a little bottle and just fucking like, dude. There's no way you can't finish that. I'm gonna just have them dump it out or some shit. 100 ounces. Like, do we even believe that? Is it 100? Some guy said it was. Some guy on their Twitter was like, yeah, he commented on their thing. He's like, yeah, this was great. I got this, and I was watching the USA game, So I'm like, thank you for this. I told him, I said, thank you. I got to go after work now because this thing's fucking awesome. Here's the question, though. Fine fast foodies. Does it count as I will say this, Mikey. No, like 2 24-ounce cans, the big can. One big can puts me on like gets me enough, and that's 24 ounce. So I really don't think I can. I really don't. But no, Remy. I feel like it's just different. It's a different style. The bun's different. I mean, maybe, but it's just slightly different. I feel like it's more of like a budget chicken sandwich kind of thing, the McChicken. Obviously, but I just feel like you're not going to get the same outcome on regular. It's going to be a little different, but nah, but that's another reason I'm doing this tonight. Because think about it. If we go tonight, I have tomorrow. I have tomorrow to recover if I go crazy. So, you know. That's the move. It's like 2.5 40s, which is fucking insane. Which for me to sit there and you in the but if I'm not, wouldn't you share that though? Like, think about it. Wouldn't you share that? Like, for one person to fucking sit there and just fucking drink this thing would be insane. Would be absolutely fucking insane. But I think they close late as shit, so that's the whole plan. We just go in. You just sit down. We just hang out. We shoot the shit, whatever, and I just sit there drinking this thing. I'm not gonna get food. Like, I don't need food. We had a double Chipotle bowl today. I'll just get something, have some dessert later. I don't need anything else to eat. So I might want, if I drink though, I might be like, I want food. I want wings or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I'm trying to hold myself to not do that, because we still gotta, all these collectibles right now are money. But here's the question, that burning question. Is this a giveaway item of the year candidate? Is it a giveaway item? I mean, I get it is, in the sense that I guess it is. You're just paying for a beer and you get the cool cup, but a different kind of. It's not like it's different. It's kind of different. Is it? Because it might just be, because it might easily be the best of the year. If you're allowed to count it as a giveaway item of the year, it's probably the giveaway item of the year. I'm going to say that. At the end of the year, out of all these fucking things that we've gotten, this thing we're probably going to fucking use the most. Like, in the history of this channel, we're probably going to fucking use this thing all the time. Or at least just use it. Look how fucking cool it is. It has to be. Is it not? I don't know. Rami, I appreciate that. I'm feeling better. I'm just kind of dry, and if you notice my lip, like, what the fuck is that? Like, my lips are like, my lip was like super dry. So I'm just trying to get rid of that. I have to go to work looking all fucking crazy today, but it's alright. It's all good. I'm looking forward to it. I just want to get off. In 6 hours from now, I'll be off. I'll be getting off. So, just that thought alone, just in 6 hours, I'll be on, we'll be there. Buffalo Wild Wings. We'll be in it. We're there. It's all you need. That beer thing, just bring my backpack. I bring a backpack to work every shift so I can just in case I need to bring stuff home. So it's perfect. Just finish it, put it in the backpack, and just get the fuck out of there. Or not finish it as much as I can. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's just not. I'll do what I can, but there's no fucking way. There's absolutely not. Tom, how have you been? You hear what we're doing later? Hopefully. Needs a McFlurry. 6 hours ain't nothing? That's true. God damn. You just got here, bet. Well, I don't know. Don't know how your sleep schedule is, Mr. Tom, but later tonight, probably around 11, we will be going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I will be, as you can read the post, I will be getting a Michelob Ultra beer tower, which is pretty damn cool. And if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong, but this might just be like a regular stock image. The ones that I've seen I've seen a couple that have, I looked up this thing to see like other ones and like whatnot. I saw some with FIFA World Cup with a graphic right there on that white piece at the bottom right here. So if ours comes with a World Cup graphic, that'll be pretty cool too. Because I like that because it has the year on it. That shit's kind of cool. So that would be dope. You love wings? Maybe we'll get wings. I might not because I've been eating. I already ate today, but maybe. We're more there just to get the tower. But it's exciting. It's very exciting. The only thing that scares me, I wanted to go earlier just to secure the thing, but you can't go earlier because if I go earlier, then like, does that make sense? What would have happened if I went today, like earlier at 11, and just had to fuck? Because I'm forced to drink it, and then I would have gone to work all fucking like that. Doesn't work. So there's a chance that they've fucking sold out of these because of that post, which I would fucking hate. But that's why we have to go tonight too. Have to secure it. There's no way. This thing's crazy, dude. Look at this thing. Can you imagine me missing out on this? There's no way. So there's no fucking way. If it's not at the other one, I'm gonna have to scooter straight home and get in the car and go to the fucking other one, which I'm willing to do. Which I'm totally willing to do. So, W Tom, man, thank you for doing that. We're only getting stronger, man. We really are. I just hope all these gifted members decide to eventually, they stick around with us. Go get it? I can't now. but later. We're going later. What the fuck? What are you fucking... Yeah, I got a plan. Of course I got a plan, but we gotta get it. We have to get it first. Yeah, that too. It is definitely something to look forward to at work. I'm gonna be there all day fucking showing people this fucking thing, saying, you know where I'm going, you know where I'm fucking going after this. Holy shit. The one thing that I have to do with it that looks obvious is just think about it. You could, like, just pick it up. W, Tom. You could pick it up and just hit the thing. Like a shotgun kind of thing. God damn. My nose is... You know why it's probably getting weird again? Because I'm wearing a fucking, like... And because I'm in my room. Hold on, let me fucking, like... Watch. I'm about to, like, open my nose up. Watch. I open my fucking window and I feel like 80 times better. Jesus. Fucking moron. You see how fucking stuffy it is in this room? Like, that's bad. It's just fucking bad. Just opening the window. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. And untuck my fucking shirt. Look all goofy with my fucking... What do we think? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Definitely the shirt for drinking. Definitely the right shirt to go get a drink in, huh? No, I'm not gonna wear this. I'm gonna be in my work clothes, but definitely I chose the right shirt for this stream. I did. Like Beer Fest. What is it? That's what it's gonna be. It's what it's about to be. Is that a thing? Maybe that probably is a thing. Beer Fest. It sounds like a fun thing. I would go to that. I'm a beer fan. I am. So, you know. That's why I'm excited for this. I don't know. I think I've had Ultra before, but not many times. Not much. So, I don't... Hopefully it's not shitty. Favorite? Just a regular. It's gotta be Budweiser. Just like a plain beer. But if it's like IPAs and stuff, I like it's called Space Dust. Like Space Dust. That's gotta be my hazy IPA. Interesting. think I don't know if I've tried that. I gotta look into that. There's some cool ones. They all have the cool fucking cans and shit. We just delivered pretzels the other day to a brewery. That's one of the reasons I'm like thinking about a drink recently. So shout out to Smog City. I'll give them a shout out. Back when I used to work at Fat Sal's, we actually used to serve Smog. I used to pour up Smog City beers for customers. So yeah, GT. Back in the day, I actually used to pour up alcohol at my old job. Kind of like you had to get a bartending license. You had to get a license to serve. It wasn't like an actual like, but it was a whole thing. You had to have it. You had to have like, you had to be certified to pour. It was cool. That's why when I serve sodas at work now, everyone's like, "Oh damn!" Like, that's really like there's no bubbles. It's like, wow, good pour. It's like, yeah, yeah, I know how to pour it. So, your bougie friend's Crush Ultra, you like it? That's cool. Is it expensive? Philippines? I don't know about that. Like, my hair definitely looks crazy. I'm gonna, here, I'll keep you guys here, why not? You gotta go to the dollar store. We'll put everyone on the game. You gotta go to the dollar store. Because they have these fucking bottles. These are so good. What I have to do before is I'd have to open this, and I'd turn the shower on, and I'd wet my hair, and just my hair, but this water spraying everywhere, and it's fucking messy, and it's a fucking mess. You go to the dollar store, you put this thing on, spray, get this thing. See, does that look more familiar? Does that look more familiar to you? Does that look more familiar? It takes me very, very quick now to get ready. It's very crazy how quick it takes me to get ready. And then you do it like that. It's like $1. It's like $1.50 for the spray bottle. It's so overpowered. You would love to bartend? That'd be interesting. I've always thought about it. I don't know drinks. I don't know how to make people of... I used to know someone who worked at a smoothie shop. She wanted me to work there. But I can't make drinks, dude. I don't think I'd remember all those recipes. There's too many, like, moving parts for me, honestly. Like, that's what I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. There's just so much. There's so many drinks you have to know and shit. Like Starbucks, I could never do that shit. Like work at a Dutch Bros, like I'd never be able to do that shit. Other pro move, if you're gonna be spraying and shit around your ears, just cover it. Just cover your ear. Don't just spray water in your ear like a maniac. So, good little reminder there. If you're a maniac who sprays water in their ears, you probably shouldn't do that. Here's the part that I've gotten really good at this past month. How long is it? How long have we been in here? Not that long. Here's the part that I've gotten really good at. A testament to just how good this fucking hairspray is. Here. Do my weird ass part that I do. And then, watch. You take this. Bam. Bam. Fucking bam. This guy, look at this fucking guy. And then then this shit how happens, I'll do it 80 more times. And over time, you just get it perfect, and you're like, all right, I'm done. And once you stop, it dries up, and then it doesn't move. And it's like the best fucking thing in the world. And then how much? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Done. He's done. Right? Ain't that it? No. Maybe? I don't know. Here. I can do one more. Here. You can get a better one than that. You've gotten better ones than that. This is what I do every morning, every fucking day. And if you catch it in a spot where it's like, all right, it's great, but I can tell this one hair is about to fall and ruin everything, you just spray it. Because if you have the spray that I have, it'll just not move out. It just won't move. It's the best thing. Yeah, where's it? Scroll back like 10 minutes and see how different I probably look. See? I saw that. See, sometimes. Then you gotta go back sometimes and do it again. But, maybe I'll go back and do it a couple more. Whatever. It's all good. It's all an angle thing, too. Sometimes it's obviously it's gonna look stupid like that, but Most people don't look at you like that. Look at you like that or like this. So when it's like this, I think it looks good. You get more of an idea of what it's supposed to be, other than me on the stream like, hey, what's up? And I look like a fucking moron. So, Tom, thank you. I appreciate that. The best part is when it dries. You have to let it dry. But if you let it dry, I could take off this shirt without moving the hair. It's a crazy concept, but you can do it. It's very doable. It is. If I had like an undershirt, I would do it now, just to demonstrate, but I'm not gonna do that. But I don't have an undershirt. But, yeah, man. Fucking, speaking of that. What are you doing?
Bulking up.
For what?
Contest.
What contest?
My contest.
What is your contest?
Who can bulk up the fastest?
Between who?
Between me, myself, and I.
That's a good one. Well, my dad's like lifting weights or some shit, which I've never once seen him do ever. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Don't be a hater.
No, I've never seen you do. I've never once seen this before. That's fire. That's cool. That's good that you're doing that shit.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Let me see. And don't drop them.
Don't drop him.
Don't drop them. Well, you can barely lift them.
I'm like, you know.
Gotta breathe.
Support from people with conspiracy theories, cranks, whatever. The idea that like, oh, justice is around the corner, Trump's gonna unveil all. But ever since then, there's been such a, I feel like
You're not breathing.
Yeah.
Push the breath out.
As do a lot
There
of
you go.
Perfect.
What?
There, 10 of
I
them.
know, 10. I did 3 sets. I'm bulking up.
He's bulking up, he says.
I'm bulking.
Which is good. I need to, wherever you keep those, let me know. I should do that every now and then. I should. Everyone in the chat's about to start telling me that I should, so I'm gonna fucking. I know you are. Or I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I shouldn't work out. I probably shouldn't work out. Nah, I should work out. I should work out. No. I appreciate that, but not really. I wish I were stronger. The end of that, those last 10, the last like 3 were like, oh shit. Everyone's watching me, and I'm standing, and I'm fucking stuck here. What the fuck? I'm lucky we're watching me. my helmet. Just setting up for work. My bad. I know I'm kind of just being boring right now, but I feel like you're seeing something you don't normally get to see. I normally leave and then do all this stuff, so I guess it's interesting that I'm including it with the stream. You are the only people that will ever know how I do my hair. So fast and so well. Maybe that's not so well. All right, well, we'll go fix it. But but other than that, you know, I guess I did kind of speed run it a little bit, but even in the speed run, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. In like 5-10 minutes, my hair went from like looking crazy as shit to some guy telling me it looks like I've had a long day to fucking this. To people telling me I look like Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, I'll take it. I'll take the upgrade. I don't know, what are we calling it? I'll take it. But I need a haircut. I do. I'm not gonna lie there. Some people can't even do that. That's true. It's true. Appreciate I guess you're right. It's just me. It's me shorting myself again, not giving myself credit. Stuffy as stuffy can be. Oh, not really, but you know, it's still kind of, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping work is gonna be not a pain in the ass, but it probably will be. The one thing that I have though is when I go to work, there's like a different, my body kind of kicks it into gear. Maybe it's adrenaline. I don't think. Why would I get adrenaline from work? I don't know. Just I think it's like just being outside and like around people. My body's just kind of like, all right, like you're fine. Like you know, you resume this when you get home. And when I get home, it's like and then I start getting stuffy again and shit. But when I'm out, like it just goes away. It's really weird. Maybe it's a mixture of different things, but I don't know. It's very interesting how that works. So, again, wish your boy a good one at work. I have to clock in an hour and 4 minutes from right now. I am getting ready to hop off for now. But remember, we are going to be back on later. We're going to go on a fun little adventure on our great, amazing scooter, the GT Cruiser, as I refer to it as, and we're gonna go pick up we're gonna go pick up this Michelob Ultra beer tower. Ta-da! This is gonna be mine, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, but we're gonna have it, and it's gonna be amazing. And it's probably, when you look at it and you really think about it, it probably can go right here. Hold on. Would it not go right here? Would I not just slide like a tiny bit more, that over, and or that there, and then put the thing there or there? Because it's a drink dispenser. So that's kind of a cool display piece too. So have to have it, have to get it, have to come. It's a fucking beer tower. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not, this shit's not happening without me buying it. There was another promotion that I was excited for, but it's like $10 more. And it's a fucking soccer ball. So, and there's 4 different collectible soccer balls. So that's like fucking $160, which really not prepared to drop right now on fucking soccer balls. So Hopefully I'm able to get my hands on that soccer ball release. I'm glad I was able to come up on this though. This is a great compensation. GT Cruiser, yes. Yes, it is the GT Cruiser. It is. That's my name. It's a good name. It's a good name. It's a good name. Back, I don't know anything about cars. Funny enough, very like uneducated with cars. But my friend, my really close friends, I wish I talked to him more. I'm a fucking bad friend. But we grew up with each other, so anytime we see each other, it's always like no time has passed. But he drove, right when around the time I came home. He has a new car now, but he used to drive his first car, the PT Cruiser. It's called the PT Cruiser, and I'm like, oh my god, that's it. That's it. That's fucking it. I always held on to that name because I always kind of liked the car. So I always thought that was a funny one. The GT Cruiser. It's the GT Cruiser, and now the the origin story, which is cool. So the GT Cruiser. I've always been and then the car the car you the car's not the car's got a the car's a different one. I don't think the car is a name yet. The car is just a fucking Jeep. The car's different. But yeah, no, the GT Cruiser, the scooter. Yeah, man. I think it's just another one of those examples of like me showing like just way ahead of like where we're at. Like, dude, if I were able to make content that were able to catch on, and like all the names I have for stuff and our lingo, like I'll have certain names for some of the CEOs, like just we have like a whole system, and it's just very like 4 people in the chat. There should be like 40 people in here, like, you know what I mean? It's we're very our system is established. Maybe not, we need to start doing shorts. We really need, more grind. But when it comes to the streams and the substance, the actual, what we're including in the content, it's like, I think we're already, halfway there, which is, I always talk about, it's a great problem to have. You don't want to be a restaurant that has shitty food, but great marketing, great branding, because I feel like it's a lot harder to fix food. I'd rather be a brand with fucking amazing food, but we just don't have our marketing down yet. We don't have our branding down yet, because then it's like, okay, we have the food. We're like that. We fucking have the food. All this shit we offer. It's, like we offer the 5-course meal, but we just don't have that. We don't have that distribution yet. We don't have ways to get everybody on the idea and on the same wavelength that we're on. So that's just what we face. That's fire, Tom. A 66 Mustang. That's pretty crazy. Actually, I had an uncle who passed away, unfortunately, years and years ago, but he liked to do cars too. I don't know if she still has that, my aunt, but oh my god. I just got a Fortnite notification. Olivia Rodrigo is now available in the item shop. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting what Fortnite is becoming as your boy has been stepped away. I got the confirmation though yesterday. Stan Smith, American Dad, fucking coming to Fortnite. I've been taking a break for a long time. But I'm telling you this, I'm hopping back on for a few some games. Stan Smith, that's my new permanent. Tung Tung Sahor and Stan Smith are my two fucking go-tos now. This this is it. We're on top of the world. I think I feel like Stan Smith is like the closest character to me. I don't look like him, but I feel like we're close in like I don't know, mannerisms and shit. I don't know, but shout out Stan Smith. It's fucking it's exciting, man. This shit's exciting. This shit's very exciting. And then not to mention if hey, I know what I've said. I know what I've said with the whole relationship thing. I'm not interested in that. I'm not. But 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 if you're watching this, Miss Rodrigo, you know, like there could be some openings. You gotta go? Nah, man. I gotta go too, because I'm just fucking rambling. I'm just shooting this shit. I'm tired as fuck. But I'm pre-gaming. I'm getting ready. I'm thinking about it. You have no idea how much I'm thinking about it. The fucking beer tower. Just the in my hands. In my fucking hands. In my possession, right in front of me. The fucking beer tower. Are you kidding me? It comes with I saw customer photos of it, and it has little ultra shot glasses, like plastic little ultra cups. But knowing me, I'm gonna save that obviously. So I'm gonna also have little ultra cups. Cause the point is, you just pour little cups of beer. So you use the little pour thing, you put the little cup under. Right? So it's gonna be the beer tower, and you just put the little cup under the thing, and you fill it. You know, cheers, beer, and more, because you pour it. It's the fun. If you only poured it once, you know, it's like, all right, I only pour it once each time I use it. Like, it's fun, but you know, I don't really get to pour it all. You know, it's fun using it. You get to use it. You get to pour it up. So, ain't that what it's all about? Wait. And then tomorrow, they say a great way to get over hangover. I don't think I never really get hungover because I don't overdo it like that. But you know, for the vibe, for the joke, for the meme, whatever. I don't know, whatever. You gotta get a breakfast. They say breakfast food. Like, you know, you wake up the next morning. What do? You eat a nice breakfast, a full breakfast. So we're gonna go to Norm's on Friday, on tomorrow, and get our free breakfast. Just got medicated. That's fire. I have to join you before I get. It's a whole routine. It's a whole routine we got. But later tonight, dude, you better be there. John B, if you didn't see what I just said we're going to do later, we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings very late at night after work. They have this. They're selling this while supplies last, which you know is a very scary thing. Other news, other fucking really crazy news that I actually was very surprised about, for anybody still here. The one that got away, the review that I never ended up posting, the video that the special pop-up that I recorded stuff for, it was the Dubai chocolate pancakes from IHOP. Holy shit. Fam Bam, no, you're good. Sorry about that. My shit just crashed, bro. Holy fuck. That was a pain in the ass. If anyone's here, sorry about that. But the one that got away, Dubai chocolate from IHOP. There's also a shake now, as you can see. They mentioned in the press release that all 3 test locations sold out, which I didn't realize. I had no idea that this was I thought they released it all IHOPs last time. I didn't realize that it was only at those 3 locations that we mentioned, or that were a part of that promotion. We didn't mention it because I didn't make a fucking video or review on that experience, but I recorded stuff. I recorded the footage, and I have pictures, and I actually have a Dubai chocolate pancake t-shirt from IHOP. So we are going to experience this release again, and I'm going to get to put it on the channel, and I'm going to get to finally use that footage that I never got to use, that I still kept. I deleted a lot of it for storage, but there are some clips I do have of that experience, and especially photos. Perfect timing. So that's going to be really cool. I finally get to do an official Dubai chocolate pancake review and a shake review, which is great because we've already had 2 different Dubai chocolate shakes, Del Taco, Shake Shack, and now IHOP. So 3 totally different kinds of chains doing the same kind of thing. Very interesting when you really think about it, but it shows you how big of a shows you how big this Dubai chocolate thing really is. You know, it's a big how much of a trend it's become, because it seems like everywhere. I think it's just a matter of time before McDonald's does a McFlurry out of this stuff, because I think that would be good. So who knows. Maybe they wouldn't, though, because pistachios and that kind of stuff. So maybe they would. I'd honestly, I bet that's a reason they haven't done it already. But you know, something's truly taken off as a trend if fucking McDonald's starts fucking hot honey and all this shit. So yeah. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely pricey, and it's definitely kind of it's a little much, but it's good. It's a good experience to say you've had, and it's one of my first times actually trying one of the bars was on the pancakes, because they included it. Because what's so special about the ones that I had, they were technically this, but there was chocolate. There were there was like, I think it was 2 of them. I think it was one. It was a Dubai chocolate bar, and there were also gold flakes. There were like there was gold on it. There was like fucking flakes of gold on it. And I think it had a few more like enhanced ingredients, but it was so good. I ate half of it. I only ate half of it because it was so much. It's so filling, but they were good. They were really good. It reminded me of a cake, to be honest with you. Like not a pancake, but just like a cake. So very good. It's almost like it's a dessert, really. They looked like that. I can't think of what else was missing. I feel like there was more of the chocolate sauce, though. It was definitely a lot. It's going to be nationwide this time. It's not a test thing this time. Because last time, apparently, it was only 3 locations, which I mentioned earlier, but I can't believe that. 3 is wild. Like, I knew I was... But I thought it was still... I thought I could still get it at the other IHOPs. Not the super exclusive version and the special pop-up that they were doing, but I still thought they had released it in all of the locations before. I thought it was the pancake of the month. But I'm mistaken. Because it's definitely not the pancake of the month. They mentioned that it sold out in 72 hours at the 3 locations that it was served in last time. I don't know how true that is. But they're saying it in their press release, so it's what we can go off of, and it must be that popular. I can totally see it. People see it on their TikTok homepage or whatever. For you. Legion. It's a great question. It makes me think of the most Mr. Late, Chris Kempczynski, McDonald's CEO, who took so long. It took McDonald's over 8 months to follow Taco Bell's release of Hot Honey. And even Taco Bell might have been late on their, and even, I don't know. That I'd have to go look. But I'm tired but well, man. How have you been? I appreciate you asking. I'm a little stuffy and just kind of but that goes away. Grateful to be here and eat good food, and we got a fun night ahead, so things are good. If anything, let me go into work, kind of overdo it a little bit, and let me tell everybody, yeah, I'm feeling kind of, Here, hold on. What's my dad want? Hold on. I appreciate that, Legion. But my point there with McDonald's, Taco Bell, they're just... That's the biggest thing. A lot of these places are so late. Too late. Like, to me, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of, trying to get into the trend. But, to their own credit, they kind of make it a trend. It's kind of... How is it late? It's right on time for them, right? They're doing it when they do it, but the timing is very questionable, and it is very up for debate. So I definitely would like to see. I'd love it if these things went these things went viral on TikTok, whatever, Instagram, and then like a month, 2 months later, boom, they could have like it would be really fresh. It would be really I think it would actually do more for them sales wise and everything. Because if you have the videos hot at the same time as the products, Dubai chocolate, Dubai, every feed you're getting is Dubai chocolate, and then the next one's a Dubai chocolate pancake. It's like, oh shit. But if you see like Dubai chocolate, a few months go by, and it's like, oh, Dubai chocolate pancakes. That was so like a few months ago, you know. But they just have to close that gap. But that gap's always been there. It's always kind of gonna be there. It's always gonna take time for these brands to come up with recipes. But how difficult is it, right? It's kind of right there. We know what comes in it. The what's it, kaifi, whatever this shit is. This stuff. It's that stuff. Chocolate sauce of some kind, pistachio, maybe a cream like whipped cream. That's all That's all. That's it. It's not like it's not this like rocket science thing. So you would think that they could come out with this stuff a lot quicker than they do. So maybe sauce is understandable. Maybe it does take a long time for them to like get sauces and like distribution. I don't know how that works. And you know what? To their credit, they do that. I don't want to know how that shit works, but it just would be nice if it could be more timed. So, I'm with you there. You know what sucks? How much? I get it. I get what you're saying. They're very, they're stuck in this new, like, everything has to progress. It has to be a progression. I was looking at things earlier. I've been turning on this video, it's like when I'm need something on the TV. When I don't want to focus on the TV, but I need something on the TV, I'll put on like old McDonald's commercials. And the Big Mac comes up, the fries, the filet of fish, the nuggets, and let me get a McPick 2. Remember that? The McPick 2? Bro, look, bring back the McPick 2. How great would this be? Pick 2 of them for $6-7? Bring back the McPick 2. It used to be $5. Do it for... Dude. And they're focused on... They're trying to, like, make the next best thing with, like, things like the new... the $5 meal deal and all this shit. They have so many classics in their fucking back pocket that they could be running with. The McPick 2, bro. Bring back the McPick 2, bro. What are we fucking doing here? What are we doing? Not bringing back the McPick 2. With the jingle and everything. Let me get a McPick 2. Come on, dude. You might, if I didn't sound so congested, maybe you'd even recognize that jingle. Like, it was pretty poppin', dude. I remember that shit on TV when I was a kid. Like, bring this shit back. Part of it's nostalgia. They don't realize, like, you don't have to, like, do a whole, like, giveaway promotion and all this shit just to generate nostalgia. You could just bring back a classic promotion, and that would be just enough. Even just prices are nostalgic at this fucking point, and they need to ride on that more, which they don't. They don't. Bring back McPick 2. There's tons of things that they could do to, just like bringing back McPick 2, to make things more interesting. I was thinking about this earlier. I looked at the price here in LA, the price of a 6-piece. It's around $4.59 if I'm not mistaken. Why is McDonald's not offering bundles? How great would it be if you could go into Mickey D's and you could get the bundle? You could get 2 specific bundles. Get a 6-piece nugget and a medium drink for $5. I mean, that goes against the whole $5 meal deal. So you could do that for $4. If you can offer the $5 meal deal for for $5, you can do that bundle for 4 or $3.50 depending on the location. It would probably be around $4 or $5 here in LA, but that could easily be $3.50, $4 in other markets. Do that. 6-piece nugget, medium drink. Offer a to $1.50 upgrade to make it a one of the new specialty drinks. Like fucking make it a bundle. Make it worth it. Make it. BK's doing that now, but I want to, I don't care. I want to see it from McDonald's, so that would be nice. We can only hope there, but we'll see. We'll see what comes of all this. I'm just hopeful that they'll get it together. Over time, we'll help them. They need some help, but but that's what it's all about. That's why we're here. That's why I make these. That's why I do these streams. That's why I do everything I do, just to inform. I want everybody to be. I've always used to say I want to make smarter fast foodies. Oh, hey, hold on, the chat was frozen again. Exactly, Legion. A step back is the biggest step forward. Yeah, the signature crafted. John B. I remember those right before I went to Utah. Those were still out. I used to like those a lot. Buttermilk tenders were gas too. Which I actually think the last time I had was when we went on our first trip. And that was actually my last time having them. It has to be. I might have had them actually when I came home a little bit, but that's the last time I remember. I think it was in a McDonald's in like somewhere in between Utah and Idaho. It's in a random McDonald's with our program and everything. Those fucking tenders were good. I remember being like, these are fucking good. Yeah, YouTube, fam bam, you're right. Fam bam's right. Now, the question becomes, if obviously they have people to pay and like they need to make profit, but my whole case for it is, if fucking everybody's coming in to get this bundle, right, and we're just if there's fucking lines of people and we're just four, if everyone wants this $4 or $5 bundle, 6-piece nuggets and a drink or a freeze, whatever, dude, at a point you get to the point where you're selling so much, like an In-N-Out, where it's like of course we can afford all these people, because so many people are fucking coming in and we're selling so much product. It doesn't matter at that point. So, and then not to mention your fucking McDonald's, and you just have all the money and you have like all the fucking property you could need and all the fucking money and billions of fucking dollars, and it's like, dude, there's so much that they could be doing better that fast food as a whole could be doing better. And I think we're approaching it because people are starting to get tired of it. But it's just coming slow, you know, just slow and steady kind of thing. The whole self-serve beverage station thing is sad, but we just went to Chipotle earlier today, and it's great that they still have them. I'm a fan of that. The future of Pizza Hut now that it's sold. You know what's interesting though with the drink machines? There's gonna be a generation of kids that have never felt that before. They've never gotten the cup and just walked over to the machine and like just pressed it against that little thing, that the little fucking thing that triggers the drink. It's crazy to me. That's part of the experience. Is that true, Leisha? Is that true? That makes sense though, because if it's like something like an olive, depending on what it is, that could be expensive, and over time, if you're making enough, that could amount to so many olives saved, which in turn, like if you put each of those saved olives in a jar, how many olives are in a jar? Like, so maybe it's, whether it's a sandwich or whatever it is, maybe like 20, 25 sandwiches. You already have like half a jar, 3/4 a jar, maybe even a full jar of fucking olives. It's kind of wild. So over time, you're just fucking saving up like hundreds and hundreds of fucking jars of fucking olives that get put on different sandwiches and all that. So you're saving tons. But that could be said for most things. It's just really a, does it work? Like maybe each plane has about 300 on board, so about 300 sandwiches over hundreds of flights, probably 30,000 plus olives a day. Oh shit! Oh, you're talking about it's planes. Oh yeah, Air France. That's right. You said Air France. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it adds up. That could equate to billions. I was thinking, like, how's that gonna go to billions? That definitely can. When you're dealing with that many olives a day, yeah, it definitely can add up to that much. Over like the course of a certain amount of time, it definitely adds up to that. But over the course of a certain amount of time, it's not like immediately implementing that change will save you $1 billion. But it's like an overtime thing. You save a couple cents, you know, each time you save an olive. It's like picking up change off the floor. One of those things that most won't do. But if you're willing to look into it and do it, it'll benefit you. It's either a business or a person. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's like fast food. It's like how the big thing in the drink space right now is how much ice these fucking places put in your drink. So when they pour it up, it's like not really a full drink. It's like it's an illusion. They'll charge you like $8-9 for a fucking drink, like a ton, with like a bunch of ice. So you finish it really quick, and you're like, where did it all go? In reality, is if you drain it, you take the ice out, you have this small drink that they were able to fit into a large cup by filling it with fucking tons of ice. Oh, my bad. I'm talking with fucking muted. The one thing that's crazy is with the McDonald's drinks, they give you, if you order no ice, they still fill it up the same. Because McDonald's is on top of that shit, and they know how to fucking scam. It's true. If you order it with, I saw someone do it online. They'll fill it up like a little over 3/4 of the way. The new drinks, not like a regular soda. I don't think they care. But if you order like the dirty Dr. Pepper with no ice, they're not gonna give. It's gonna be like not all the way full, which is pretty fucking crazy. Whoa, I appreciate that. Whoa, we are later, but you don't gotta do all that. Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. There are some brands that are good about filling the bag, though. Another thing I've been starting to notice with chips is the smaller the bag, the better. I don't know if you agree with that, but I agree with that. Jeez, your boy's gotta go real quick, just because I gotta go to work in a few minutes, and my Chipotle stomach just hit. So I'm gonna be smart here. I don't want to be at work and fucking die, but everybody in here, you should know your boy loves you. I'm excited for later tonight, and we're gonna have a wicked time with our beer. Our beer, yeah, flavor, it's consistency. It's more consistent. So be prepared for tonight. Raw, Fam Bam, Lasian, everybody in here, Stone Papa. This is what we're getting tonight. This is the fun. This is the collectible of the night. Yeah, with the beer tower. So I love you guys. Stay grinding. Stay happy, healthy, safe. Make sure having fun in the process. Get ready for a crazy night. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I kind of missed, but I kind of hit it, so all right.